So that's the end of the 13 straight field goals for Wade. Here's Williams. Sean Williams able to burst by Carlos Arroyo. One of the few for three. Rebounded by Stoudemire, just checked back in. He left late third quarter after picking up a fourth personal foul. That's touch pass for Williams, and he is pushed by Miller.
Well, you love when your bigs can pass to one another. A nice one-handed touch pass from Amari Stoudemire to Sean Williams, who went up for the finish, fouled, and going to the free throw line. But you can't allow the Miami Heat to set their defense. You've got to be able to move side to side. And I think maybe in this fourth period, that's what D'Antoni is trying to figure out with his Knicks.
Williams, 14 of 18 at the line. He's playing about 13 minutes a game, averaging in the area of 5 points a game, but it's his three-point shooting that has surprised everyone.
Well, the key for any Mike D'Antoni team is if you have.
This time Fields is on it. Fields on the run. Fields is blocked and fouled. Basket will not count.
The feel of this game, you would think the Knicks are down by 15+ points. But yet, they have a chance to cut into this lead, to cut it to 3, if they could just make some shots.
Well, I love what they've done. I mean, they're pushing the tempo now. They're really playing with high energy to start this fourth quarter. And I think we showed the graphic a little earlier. The Knicks are 1-15 this season when they're behind going into the fourth. And they're not making shots tonight. But with LeBron James on the bench getting a little rest, New York trying to make a push here. And they're bringing a ton of energy. They're climbing back in this thing right now.
Landry Fields, a 72% free throw shooter. It's been a strong performance for Fields. 12 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists for the rookie. Likes to take his time at the line. And hits both. Eric Spoelstra takes a timeout. 6 on it. Wade with a rare miss. James coming up short. Douglas is on it. Chalmers back. Douglas fouled by Chalmers. It's called a blocking foul.
Well, I like the intensity, the start of this fourth quarter for the New York Knicks. And you mentioned this, Steve, getting out in transition, trying to get some easy ones before this Heat can set their defense.
Mike D'Antoni had a great quote years ago in Phoenix. He said the ball finds energy, and it's true. When you play hard, you push the tempo, the ball seems to bounce your way. Maybe it's an open shot, maybe it's a long rebound like Douglas right there, but you can see New York has dramatically picked up the pace here in the fourth quarter, and it's gotten them right back into the game.
And you know, law of averages are going to side
with a 76-72 lead. James has missed his last 7 shot attempts. Gallinari. Beautifully done.
How about the left-hand finish? And I think you got to call timeout if you're Eric Spoelstra, and you got to get some movement and some motion, get them out of this rut. They're just stuck right now in these bad habits.
Felton putting behind the back. Gallinari tees it up for 3.
There it is, Steve.
You called it. You said they were going to make one.
Law of averages, my friend.
The Knicks have missed their previous 9 straight from beyond the three-point line, and Gallinari knocks it down right here.
Mike Miller with a great closeout, another contested 3, and Reggie, you said they were going to make one, and they finally did, and that gives them the lead, and this place is going nuts.
Field in his fourth quarter, and that one field goal was a layup by Mario Chalmers.
Well, I'm interested to see how Miami progresses the last 40 games of the year. So Fields knocks down the corner 3.
They just needed to get one to go. Now back to back 3.
Move their defense and make that extra pass.
Stoudemire 1 of 2 at the line, a 78% free throw shooter, averaging 26 points, 9 rebounds. Hearing the chant of MVP, which certainly had value earlier in the season. Now I think there are other players in the conversation, along with Amari Stoudemire. Miami also with 2 timeouts. Dwayne Wade with that rebound a moment ago with a new career high 15 rebounds. But the Knicks have taken a 3-point lead.
When you're big and strong and fast, create something out of nothing in transition.
Gallinari with room. Yes. Points for Gallinari. Jones, the rebound to Fields.
LeBron might have got away with the travel, but a wide open look for James Jones.
But the problem is no rhythm for this offense. Tough to shoot if you're Jones in this situation.
There's Fields for 3. Suddenly the Knicks knocking down 3-pointers. They have taken an 89-84 lead. Landry Fields with his 3rd 3-pointer.
Well, we kept wondering, Reggie, when are the floodgates going to open up for New York? Finally here, late in the 4th quarter, we're seeing some 3-pointers go down. The huge shot for Gallinari there. Looks over at Spike Lee and says, I play for the Knicks. Unstoppable. And if you're New York, you got to knock down the free throws. Miami does have a timeout remaining, and Felton squeezes that one in.
This is first appearance at the line, but he's an excellent free throw shooter at 87% for the season. So the Knicks now lead by 2. Miami calls for time. The Knicks with a 91. Felton is on it. And he is fouled with 5 seconds remaining.
Chalmers got a great look, and the Knicks made a mistake. In that situation, you've got to just let LeBron go. But as basketball players do so often, the weak side guy gets sucked in to the penetration. And I don't know who it was. It may have been Felton, but Chalmers with that wide open look. Knicks very fortunate.
Felton back to the line. He hit 2 of 2 just a moment ago. So the Knicks now have a 92-88 lead. The Knicks, as a team, shoot 79% at the line. That's 3rd in the league behind the Thunder, number 1.
And that's going to do it.
James called for the travel with 3 seconds to play.
Ron Stoudemire wanted to make a statement in the paper saying they aren't scared of the Miami Heat. What better case than center stage here in Broadway?